In this video we will find the cube root of 8 iota. So first of all, we can suppose that x plus y iota is equal to 8 iota or 0 plus 8 iota. So the real part x is equal to 0 and the imaginary part y is equal to 8. Then we will find the modulus of this complex number. So we have square root of x square plus y square, which is equal to 0 square plus 8 square, and this will be equal to 8. And then we will find the angle theta, which is equal to tan inverse y upon x. So we have tan inverse 8 upon 0, and this will be equal to pi by 2. So the complex number 8 iota can be expressed as any complex number x plus y iota can be expressed in polar form as r cos theta plus iota sin theta. So the complex number 8 iota can be expressed as 8 times cos pi by 2 plus iota sin pi by 2. Now the period of cos and sin is 2k pi, so we can add 2k pi in the angle. So we have 8 iota is equal to 8 times cos of 2 pi plus 2 pi by 2 plus 2k pi, and then plus iota sine of pi by 2 plus 2k pi. Now after that we can further simplify this. So we have 8 times cos of pi plus 4k pi by 2 plus iota sine pi plus 4k pi by 2. Now we will take the cube root of 8 iota. So we have cube root of 8 iota. So cube root means anything raised to the power 1 upon 3. So we will take 1 upon 3 as a power of this whole thing. So we have 1 upon 3 as a power over here. Now 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3, and this whole factor also raised to the power 1 upon 3. So now here we can apply the De Moivre's theorem, so that this power will become the coefficient of this angle, or we can multiply this power by this angle. So we have 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3 multiplied by cos of pi plus 4k pi upon 6 plus iota sine of pi plus 4k pi upon 6. And now we can get the cube root of 8 iota by putting the value of k 3 consecutive integers. We can take -1, 0 and 1. So we will put -1, 0 and 1 in place of k over here, so that we will get the 3 cube roots of 8 iota. Now for k is equal to -1, we have cube root of 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3 cos of pi plus 4 times -1 pi upon 6 plus iota sine pi plus 4 minus 1 times pi by 6, and then cube root of 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3 is 2, and then we have cos of minus pi by 2. When we simplify this, we have pi minus 4 pi, which is equal to minus 3 pi. Minus 3 pi by 6 is minus pi by 2. So we have cos of minus pi by 2 plus iota sine of minus pi by 2, and cos of minus pi by 2 is 0, and sine of minus pi by 2 is minus 1, and this will be equal to 0 minus iota, and which is equal to minus 2 iota. Now for k is equal to 0, we will put 0 in place of k. So we have 8 to the power 1 upon 3, then cos of pi plus 4 times 0 times pi by 6 plus iota sine pi plus 4 times 0 times pi by 6, and 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3 is 2, and then we have cos pi by 6 plus iota sine pi by 6, and cos pi by 6 is root 3 upon 2 plus iota sine pi by 6 is 1 upon 2, and then we will multiply it by 2, so we have root 3 plus iota. So this is the second root of 8 iota. Now for k is equal to 1, we have 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3, then cos of pi plus 4 times 1 times pi by 6 plus iota sine of pi plus 4 times 1 times pi by 6, and the 8 raised to the power 1 upon 3 is 2, and this will be simplified to 5 pi by 6 plus iota sine of 5 pi by 6. Now cos of 5 pi by 6 is minus root 3 upon 2, and then plus iota sine of 5 pi by 6 is 1 upon 2. Now we will multiply this factor by 2, so we have minus root 3 plus iota. So this is the third root of 8 iota. So now we have all the three roots of 8 iota.